Greetings. Welcome to QueenElle LLC. This is QueenElle. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today's video is regarding our latest planetary transits, and they are Mercury, which transited into Aries on March 19th, and the latest aspect that we have going on is Jupiter, which is semi-square Saturn. So let's talk about it. Now, if you're not familiar with my planetary aspects video or just what planetary aspects mean, I will link that video above, so definitely check that out. I will say, just in a nutshell, planetary aspects are how the planets, their orbits, when they're orbiting close to each other, how they interact with each other, essentially. Obviously not direct interaction, but just how they are on their orbits in relation to each other. So semi-square is somewhat of a conflicting aspect. There is the square aspect, and that's a direct conflict between two planets. But semi-square, as you can imagine, is a partial conflict, or essentially half of the conflict that a square aspect would be. So again, let's talk about it. Now, if you see me looking over, I'm just glancing at my notes off screen I have on my other screen just to stay on track. Now, Jupiter is our luck planet. It's our planet of abundance and prosperity. And Jupiter is actually in Aries right now. Now, Aries, that's the fiery, fast-paced, passionate sign. Now, Jupiter in Aries, that is a very positive position for Jupiter to be in, because you want your luck, your prosperity, your abundance. You want it to be really fast-paced and high energy. You want what you want when you want it, right? So the only thing is, now Saturn is currently in Pisces, and I have a video linked above for that position right now. And that's great because that's a lot of free-flowing energy. Saturn is our planet with regard to our purpose, our career, just our place here on Earth. And those two planets interacting can be very beneficial. However, that semi-square energy, there is a conflict with this connection between them right now. Now, there are ways to get around it. So, when I was meditating on this video and on this planetary aspect, there were some things that Spirit gave me to relay to you. Specifically, that this aspect depicts someone holding themselves back from allowing themselves to reap the benefits of just what Spirit has for them and the abundance that is out there for them. And it is directly related to their purpose, their calling, their reason for being, essentially. And it's possibly due to a mindset of lack. There's a lack mentality, and I've mentioned that in a previous video. And also the thought of needing to wait for the other shoe to drop, or just being so used to, the good times don't last long, something always happens, that type of mindset. Now, true enough, such is life, things do happen. We are met with different conflicts on an ongoing basis, just in the ebb and flow of life. However, you're not supposed to anticipate the negativity, anticipate the conflict, because you block yourself from being as prosperous as Spirit wants you to be. And you essentially can curse yourself with your thoughts, with the words that come out of your mouth. It's like once you say those things, you've put that out into the universe, and you're hindering your own self from moving ahead and to receive what you ultimately want to receive. I'm sure no one wants to receive lack. No one wants to feel behind, and the feelings are natural, but it's the energy that we project. Okay, does that? I hope that makes sense. I'm asking as if I'm going to get an immediate response, but I feel like I'm just speaking directly to you right now. So that's a big thing. Now, the other thing is Pisces and Aries are having their solar return right now as we've just exited the sun sign of Pisces and entering into Aries season. So happy solar return to all of those who just had their solar return in Pisces and also those who are in Aries. But it's time to level up. It's time to accept that the time is yours to thrive and no longer just survive. Saturn being in Pisces, Jupiter being in Aries, you should look, pull your natal chart. They're free online, and you should look and see where is Pisces in your chart, where is Aries in your chart, and those areas, the houses that those signs are in, the planets ruling over those houses. That's of the utmost importance, and that is what will guide you to the area of your life that will have the greatest impact right now, with Jupiter being in Aries and Saturn, your purpose, being in Pisces. And we will delve deeper and deeper into how that works, how you can look at your chart, how you can use it to your benefit to learn more about yourself and who you are, and also just to, sorry, you hear my little in the background, but how you can learn more about yourself as well as how you can, better navigate these waters in this earthly realm that we're in right now in the physical. Also, definitely tap into this transformational energy that we're receiving right now as Pluto is entering into Aquarius on March 23rd. Use it to evolve and level up, because that's what this transformational, generational upgrade is for all of us, and that's for the collective, no matter what your sign is. And also, because we are looking at all of these transits taking place the same week, it's all about manifestation. We have the spring equinox that just took place on March 20th. Again, this is the time. We have new moon taking place on March 21st, and this is a new super moon, so check out that video that I posted regarding that energy if you haven't already. But use this time to manifest, to level up your finances, to level up your purpose, to just to see yourself upgrade and elevate. And you have to affirm it. I always say that don't set yourself up for just being like at a stalemate in your life. Set yourself up to step out into this new version of yourself, to elevate into the new you, the better you. It's you against yourself. It's you against your own mindset. So that's the message that I have for today. Stick around because I'm going to pull some cards to help with this message as well, okay? Now, I love my Modern Witch tarot deck, so I've already shuffled some. I'll just shuffle a little bit more, see what Spirit has. Okay, we have Six of Cups in reverse. This is all about just really getting it together. A part of spring equinox is decluttering our mind, decluttering in the physical sense, our home, our belongings, but just detoxing yourself from the inside out. And it's time to release whatever is holding us back. And I know it's easier said than done. I know it, but it starts with you. It starts with a renewed mind, a changed mind. You have got to purpose it within yourself, within your heart, within your mind to propel yourself ahead. You have to want it for yourself. If you want it for yourself, then get it. Okay? Eight of Cups in reverse. So yeah, this is all about our emotions. It's all about just educating yourself on emotional intelligence and tapping into, you know, feeling connected with community, with your family, with your homestead, with nature. This is definitely a prime time. I know the weather has been kind of crazy, kind of crummy in different areas as far as being able to get out there and be one with nature. But open the windows, let in some fresh air. Definitely smudge your home to clear out any negative spiritual clutter and to welcome, usher in fresh air, fresh spiritual energy in your home. Don't be apprehensive or scared to pull tarot cards for yourself if you feel so inclined to do so, to pray, to meditate. There are just so many different ways to do it. I have videos on that too, so I'll attach the playlist up above so that you can look at some of those. But there are so many ways to help to kind of feel renewed on the inside. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. So usually that's a battle. So this is saying the battle is not with you and everyone else. It's within yourself. It truly is. So again, like I said, you have to have a renewed mind. You have to claim it. You have to claim that this is my year. Spring equinox is the new year. It's the new astrological year. It's the new, essentially a lot of cultures view it as the new year. You know, I've said in a previous video, probably my spring equinox video, that there are in many cultures, various religions, this is the time of year for fasting and praying and just starting fresh. And so this is the time. There is no time like the present. It's not too late for you. It's not, you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda. We can all say that about our lives. They're, you know, literally everyone. The person who you hold to the most, you know, highest esteem, who you wish you could be, or who you admire the most, they even have these moments. Everyone has those moments where they're like, yeah, I'm here, but man, I could have been there. Or if I would have made this different choice or chosen this path in the fork in the road in my life, then I could have saw myself, you know, having this life instead of this one. I think about the books that I used to read. I'm getting ready to age myself. I don't even know if they make these books anymore. But I remember around middle school time, in the 90s, I remember early 90s at that, I remember reading these books where they had the alternate endings. I used to love those books. I was all about mystery books, detective stories. I still am. And I remember they had these, some of them, it was just one alternate ending near the end. You could say, well, which choice do you think that this character should make? And based off of whichever option you choose, it would say if you choose, you know, option A, then keep reading. If you choose option B, then stop right here and go to page such and such. And then you would read the alternate ending, you know. And I know that there are some movies even that will have like an unreleased alternate ending that you can watch, usually after the initial release of the movie. But in these books, I mean, were some other books where it happened multiple times throughout the story. So it essentially gave you the option of being the author of the book, of making the choice for the characters. And yes, it's easy for us, you know, they talk about hindsight being 2020. It's easy for us to look back in retrospect and think, okay, man, if I would have done this instead of that, then, you know, who knows what the course of my life would have been. Your life is what it was supposed to be. It's what it's meant to be for you. Your life where you are right now is exactly where you're supposed to be. If you're seeing this video, if you're seeing this message has a purpose for you. For you, and only you know exactly what that message is for you. So I'm here to tell you that this is for you. There literally is no time like the present. The time is now. It really is. This is like an auspicious time for us, if I'm even pronouncing that right. But this is the time for us, as far as, just all of the things that are happening in the world. But instead of focusing so much on everything that's happening in an outward way, let's focus within. This is a time of renewal within you, getting those chakras aligned. Whether you need to take a spiritual bath, or just really connect with earth, connect with self, connect with your spirit guides, connect with your ancestors, connect with source. This is the time. Let me pull one of my energy oracle deck cards. I already shuffled these, but I'm going to do a quick extra shuffle. Okay. Now, okay, we have man holding a coin. Okay. So this is a lucky card. This is saying that literally your future is in your hands. It literally is. Whatever you seek, the abundance, the prosperity, the growth, either from a business or professional perspective, personally, your health, your family, wellness, it's all in your hands. You have the power. It's all about tapping into it. So I hope that this message has been received well today. That was my intent. And I will be in touch with many more messages, especially with our upcoming Pluto entering into Aquarius transit. Thank you so much for joining me today. Peace. Ashe.